Why, hello everybody, Lego Dude 11 here, and today is a brand new set video and set review. Today happens to be the Star Wars Mandalorian set. I hope you guys like the lighting in this. I mean, I really love my lighting on this. I mean, it's great. If you guys like the lighting, please leave a like down below. I will show you my setup later. Stay tuned for a setup video coming later next year, because next year is like in a couple of weeks away, or about a few weeks away. But regardless, today is the set review for this set. I got this set early at my local Kohl's, so go be sure to check out your local Kohl's if you want to see if this set is early. I did have this, they did have this there at my local Kohl's, so I checked it out. They had a few in stock, so I was able to get this bad boy here. There's Mandalorian up there. Lego Star Wars 7+75299, Trouble on Tatooine, 276 pieces. Mandalorian set, as you can see there, Mandalorian the Child. Is that the name of the set? I'm very confused about that. Why is the name of the set Trouble on Tatooine and down here says Mandalorian the Child? No idea. Probably just because that's the logo or the trademark there. So it comes with the Child, Mandalorian, and his Beskar armor, which I love, and Tuscan Raider, which I don't have a Tuscan Raider, so I'm happy to add him to my collection. I love the whole entire build of the set. I cannot wait to build this. Cannot wait to get to the minifigures, and I think this set is definitely worth the money. In my opinion, before I even bought this, I thought this was a great steal, so I picked it up. I'm going to build this up. Here's the box right here. If you want to see what the back of it looks like, there you go. Come pause the video and check out all the details right here. But if you want to stay tuned, or are ready, I'm going to build this up off camera, and I will come back with the full set, and I will do a review for you guys. So please stay tuned, or please stay with me. Alrighty guys, so I have built the setup here. Here is the entire thing built up that I just did, and obviously I had to take some time. This didn't take me that long at all. But I built this, and I love putting this together. This was a lot of fun, and putting this together the same day that I did build it. I mean, it's so fun to do this. But I love everything about this set, and we're going to go into it here in depth, and all the builds were fun, and I have no complaints about this set, by the way. Like, this is $30 for what you see here, for this little build right here, for this speeder bike, which is cool, for this Ballista, and for this little campsite here, and for the minifigures. We'll get to those later. But I just want to say I built this here. If you don't know what the box looks like, I mean, I showed you the box earlier, I'm sorry for that, but here are the instructions. This is what the instructions look like. So, yeah, I mean, we can take a look at that at the end, so if you guys want to. So, here's I think the minifigure that you guys all want to see first and foremost. Mandalorian, which in the light, I'm just realizing now, it's probably best if I use my minifig rotator. So let's take a look at the minifigures real quick, guys. Alright guys, so first up we have the Mandalorian figure here, and as you can see here, this is like the main draw of this set, and I absolutely love that arm printing there. Just check that out. And if we flip it to the back here, there is some back printing, as you can see there. Just check it out with the light, with the light there. My lighting, and there you go. You can see the other arm. And if we flip it over to the front, this is Beskar Mandalorian, which I now have in my collection. I can do a comparison if you actually want to see what the other one looks like. Here he is. So it's the same exact gun, and there's no arm printing on this one. But if we hold it up right here, as you can see, there's the leg, there's the torso. So there you go for your little comparison. But I love this figure. I mean, the helmet is definitely different. The other one was a little bit darker. We could swap it out, and I could show you what that looks like. So definitely looks a little bit darker on him. And, I mean, both helmets look really good. This one's just more the lighter color to represent the Beskar armor. So there you guys go with that. But I think the helmet just fell on the floor, but that's all right. I'll pick that up later. But yeah, I mean, I love this figure all around, especially
the fact that we get Beskar armor in this $30 set is a steal. Is just great in my opinion. So if you want this set, go pick it up for that value. But I just love everything about this. The arm printing with his little, you can see there he has his like little Mandalorian patch or decal there, and he has this little bullets wrapped on his sash or whatever you call that, and then the nice shoulder knee pads there at the bottom. So he has this nice little arm printing on the side there. So I really love this Mando figure, and let's get on to the next one. One thing before we get to the next minifigure I forgot to mention is that he has no face print. So Mando has no face print. As when I took the helmet off, he has no face print, which is kind of sad, but maybe, hopefully, we do get face printing later in the next figure is Baby Yoda himself, or the child, or Grogu, whatever you want to call him, and I think this figure is really good, because this is the only one I have in my collection as of now, and probably ever, because if this changes, whenever this changes, like, I heard this might change, but I don't know when or why, because I think it just looks great. Obviously, there's critiques of it because, like, the arms can't move. The only thing about this, I guess I'm just pulling it off. He's about to fly up into space. But, you know, his ears are kind of rubbery and they can move like this. And the head can turn. But, you know, the ears are kind of rubbery and the head is kind of rubbery, more flat than the regular plastic that Lego has, but I really love this overall. I just love the body printing. I think the head it captures the adorableness of Baby Yoda. If you don't think that, let me know in the comments below, but I think it does justify that cuteness that Baby Yoda has himself. And I will do a post on Instagram of Baby Yoda and Baby Groot, so stay tuned for that. I might do an additional couple characters like BB-8 or something to go along with them, but stay tuned for that. And I love this character to have Baby Yoda, who goes for about $30 on eBay or Amazon. So, you know, just for this figure alone, this set is definitely great in my opinion, for that. And the last figure of this set that this set comes with is the one and only Tuscan Raider, which makes a whole lot of sense because this character was featured in the first episode of The Mandalorian, which I really love these characters, bringing them back, talking, having their own language, and I love, this is its own headpiece here. As you can see here, I'm holding it up and showing you that there, which I love this head design. I don't even have a Tuscan Raider, so now having it in hand is great. I just love these characters in Mandalorian, and having that torso printing, I mean, this is just fantastic, having this in hand here. The little leg printing there is great. This cool weapon is nice and is a neat build. There's no arm printing, but there is some back printings. I mean, you get a lot for your money here for the detail. I think it's great. It's the same one as in Luke's land speeder and the cantina. The 2016 cantina, I think, is from when that was. But I just love this figure all around, and I'm glad I own a Tuscan Raider now in my collection because they're really cool, and I've always loved their little voice that they do. I do a great interpretation of it. I hope you guys did like that. So there you go. That's my Tuscan Raider minifigure, and that's my Tuscan Raider impression. So there you go. I hope you guys like that figure.
Alright, so taking a look at the first build of the set, we have the little speeder bike here, which is a really nice build because this represents the speeder bike that Mando actually did ride in the first episode of Season 2. And this whole set is made from Season 2, but one of the nitpicks about many people's complaints is that Cobb Vanth is not in the set, and I have to agree, like, I wish Cobb Vanth was in a set. Like, I wish some of the characters from Season 2 were in any set, like, that they made, but you can't justify, or you can't say that Lego would have made them the character because they would have had to know like a previous year, like last year, which they wouldn't have known like who the character was and like, oh yeah, sure, he's going to be in the set. But even though the Tuscan Raiders were in this set, I think that they had to throw in something like, oh, the Tuscan Raiders are going to be in here, so we have a Tuscan Raider already made, so here you go. So that's my little thought process there. But however, this speeder bike is quite cool. I love the build that they put together. For instance, you can put Baby Yoda in this little pack here, or the bag, whatever you want to call this. It kind of reminds me of like the little bag piece that goes over some minifigures' necks. You just slide them in like so. It's easier said than done, apparently. So there you go. There he is, ready to go. And that's pretty cool. You have this nice build here, nice architectural build here that just goes inside, pops into, slides in one of those junction or like Technic pieces. And then it goes down to this little build of pieces here, which is kind of cool. Kind of reminds me like of wires, just like little bit of wires and going here. It's not like a pod racer, but it's just kind of like the way it would be built, like nice wires. There's a brown piece right there, grill piece right there, kind of nice like pan piece right there, pan. And then just like nice little wire here. I forget what are these called, like flip switches. I know there's a Lego technical term and I can't remember. Here are like the handlebars that Mando apparently cannot hold, because if you put the Mando figure right there, that's how he stands, and I think it's very odd. How is he supposed to hold them if he's standing up? I don't quite get it, but whatever. There's a bag right there, a little backpack piece, which I think is neat, if you can see right there. And I love this. I really do love this speeder bike. It's just great. I mean, boom, there it goes. And obviously no Cobb Vanth, but, you know, then again, just looking at this is a great build. And there's this little, like, triangle piece right there. It kind of reminds me like the front of a train. I don't know why. But, you know, like one of the things that's at the beginning of a train. But yeah, I like this build. I mean, it's a great looking speeder bike for, I mean, to represent the thing from the show, speeder from the show. So what more could you ask for about this? I mean, I really have nothing else to say about it. I think it's a great design. I mean, all the details. I mean, you know, you got the little bag right there. You got the thing that holds Mandalorian, Baby Yoda, and apparently I'm killing it. I'm destroying the speeder itself. So there you go. And actually, you can kind of move this up a tad if you wanted to. Like, I don't know why, but there. And that's for the speeder bike for you. So that's the first build of the set. Let's get on to the second one. Let me push it back down. There we go. Here's the second build I'm going to show you, and this is the campfire, or the, I guess, Tuscan Raider hut. And I really like this. Like, some people are saying, like, I just watched some reviews, and people were saying, like, they didn't really care for this. Now, funny enough, you can put it like this if you so desired. I really didn't think about this, but you can put it like that. That's not really how you want to display it. You want to display it like this, but if you so desired, you could have it displayed like this in a straight row. But I don't think that's what Lego is intending. But anyway, so yeah, it's supposed to be like a hut, like this. Like, here's the back. Really cool build. I loved. I mean, you repeat this you repeat this 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and then you have this, and then this on the other side here. But it's really neat build structurally, but I loved it. Here's a little campfire right here. There's a nice detail right there. You see the pan, or the little pot. I'll bring it up close to you with a little bone in there. So that's kind of a cool thing. Maybe the focusing isn't working. There we go. Kind of focused in. So we just put it down here. Whoops. Maybe. Yeah, put the bone back in there. And then, yeah, I don't know what that is. I think it's just like a plate or something for the Tuscan Raider. Up here, I think this is like supposed to be like a smokestack or something for like the fire or something. Here's the little fire, and I think it's supposed to be tracking so like smoke can come out. I don't know what exactly these things are supposed to represent, but I think this is supposed to be like a smokestack, so the fire just tracks up here and the smoke can come out. If I'm not mistaken, I'm trying to think of like what that could be. I don't know, but I think I'm right. I don't know what that's supposed to represent. But you get the little campfire here for the Tuscan Raider, and if you want to see, whoops, the bone just flew out. Oops. Put that back in there. If you want to see for scale, here's the Tuscan Raider, and it can be like partying, have a party jam. Mando can be there too, if I take Mando, and you know, they can be having a chat, forget the gun, but they can be there partying like they were in season 2, in the first episode. My god, that bone just does not want to stay there. But yeah, that's the little campfire. Again, I don't have too much to say about the campfire. I think it's a great little hut, and I think, I mean, it's a nice build. It's really fun. I mean, it's just really small. It's not a 4+ set, but I think you get a lot for your money here, considering how much details goes into this, Baby Yoda, and this little nice hut. So I think this is a fun hut. I think it's really neat. I mean, I'm glad, again, it's not like Obi-Wan's hut in that one set from Tatooine, but it's definitely something. So I really like this. So there's the hut for you, and let's get on to the last build of the set. So the last build of this set is this little Ballista, and actually, I don't know what my favorite build of the set is. All of them are so uniquely different. I mean, you get the speeder bike, which is cool, the little hut that has some nice architecture, and the campfire, but this is just plain different, man. I mean, you have this thing which is supposed to
be represented as a gun here that is like pew pew, there's a trigger, and then these things which just turn at the end here, like if you check this out, they turn, or I guess they're both connected on the same axis, but they turn like so, and there's these things, these little poles here, this pole right there, this pole right there, which is supposed to act as like a rubber band or like tension, like, and it grabs it, pulls it back, and then these are supposed to act as like fans, or like kind of like it reminds me like of an X-wing almost, but it's not, obviously. This is a ballista, supposed to be like from the Old West or whatever. And here is, I don't know what this is. I think it's just supposed to be like a ball. So like if it's just like that, or like falls like that, but no. So yeah, it just pulls it back. Like these are supposed to pull back, and then as you can see, here's the missile right there. So it's pulling back the missile. And if you don't know how the missiles work, there they go. And I can actually do that now because I couldn't do that earlier, but now I have a way. I just hold my hand up, and there you go. And I will record my videos like this. I'm really happy with how I record my videos. If you want to see it again, I lost that forever. I didn't lose that forever. It's actually on my ground, so I found that. But anyway, let me go pick that up. I picked it up. Whew. That was lucky. So anyway, that's how that works, and I have no more to say about the ballista itself. It's just really cool function. It's a really nice play feature. Like, again, this is it. There's the play feature for you. I mean, you get the speeder bike, which you can play around with. You get the ballista, which is like your little flick fire missile. So it's cool to just have your little guy and say like, oh, here's the Tuscan Raider getting ready to fire the ballista, fire, and then you push that, and then it just goes into action, and Mandalorian could be wiped out. He could be gone from existence, but we don't want that to happen because he's still around. He's still gonna have his own show. So there you go, guys. That's the ballista for you, and I just killed the Tuscan Raider, but there you go. So those are all the builds of the set. Let me wrap this up and give you my final thoughts of the set, and I'll tell you. Well, there you have it, everyone. That happens to be my set review of the Trouble on Tatooine set, the Lego Star Wars Mandalorian set, Trouble on Tatooine. If you guys did enjoy it, don't forget to hit that like button down below. I would give this set like an A+, maybe an S, maybe for super, maybe an S tier. I don't know. It's so great. An A+, because that's the highest ranking there is. Isn't that right? I give this an A+. It does, I think, exceed, or it definitely does have the best price, $30. I think that's great. The right price for this. I couldn't say anything else about it. I think $30 is a great price for this set. I love it. If you did enjoy, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe down below to Lego Dude 11. Follow me over at Instagram at BobaFettJMaster if you have an account. I'm just like sitting here trying to talk about it. I have so many great thoughts. I love this set so much. Thank you to Kohl's for letting me get this early. All the thoughts on this video are my own. It's not like they provided the set to me. I just bought it there, so thank you to Kohl's, and go check your local Kohl's to make sure that if they have it. If you want this set, go check over there. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, follow me, and as always, don't forget to keep calm and play Lego. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, everyone.